Yes, what's up? How you doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yes, what's up? How you doing? From wherever you are catching me from. Um. Okay, we are getting started. We are getting started. We are getting started. As long as you see me look this side, that means I want to test my sound. Yes, my sound is beautiful right now. Oh my goodness. What's up? How you doing? From wherever you are catching me from, Luze Andrew Andersoni is my name. Super excited, of course, to be here. Each time, I come here, and each time I come here, I feel super excited, yeah, because I just get to know I'm going to be talking to my friends, yeah. We are going to be having something valuable. We are going to be adding on to ourselves, yeah. We are going to add some value to ourselves, and this time round, of course, let me give you the topic. Let me give you the topic. Of course, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course, good night. It doesn't matter where you are watching in from. This is the only kind of podcast you will see, and of course, you get something you benefit out. Yeah, this is the only podcast where you are going to listen and you learn something. Basically, we are all learning, but I'm going to be adding some value, yeah, towards your life. And of course, this is what we're going to be talking about. And of course, work enough to live enough, yeah, work enough to live enough. To broaden it, I want to read it here properly. Of course, the topic and basically what we are going to be talking about right now, yeah, we are going to be talking about work just enough to fund your lifestyle, then spend the rest of your life living. Yeah, work enough to fund your lifestyle, then spend the rest of your life living. Last time I was talking about living. You remember, most of the people don't differentiate, yeah, between living and surviving. Last time, that's what I was basically talking about. This time around, it is a little bit different, yeah. Most of the people spend a lot of time. When we were growing up, let me first take you through. I'm going to take you through just a little so that I give you a simple synopsis of what we're going to be talking about. The title said, work enough to fund your lifestyle, then spend the rest of your life living. So basically, you're supposed to get into any kind of career you want, yeah, any kind of career you want to join. But make sure you're not supposed to work so much, then you end up surviving. At the end of the day, you don't have the kind of lifestyle you want to live. So most of us are just surviving and we are not living. Why? Okay, now let me take you slowly. This topic really got me by surprise. Of course, I was just sitting here, then I was like, this is what we're going to be talking about, yeah. Of course, time check, it is 9:36. That is East African time, yeah. So now this is it, yeah. Most of the people, we do most of the things we do because these things were doctrinated to us. There are a lot of things that they told us that that's how they are supposed to be, even when that's not how they are supposed to be. Basically, someone woke up very early in the morning and told us that when you're born, yeah, you're supposed, of course, to start school at maybe 3 or 4. That's when you're supposed to start school. And when you start school, you're supposed to go to kindergarten and nursery and all that. Then after doing school, you go up to whatever level, you finish your secondary level. Then after that, you're supposed to go at the university or any tertiary institution. Then after that, you're supposed to look for a job, yeah? We all live like they doctrinated those things into us, and then they are telling you you're supposed to look for a job, yeah. So all of us go through life, we study, we go to school, we get educated just to get a job. You get, and after getting a job, if it's a girl, they will tell you you're supposed to be getting married. If it's a guy, you're also supposed, by the way, to get married. Then you're supposed to start a family, and then after that, you're supposed to provide for a family. If you're a man, if you're a girl, you're supposed to maybe also work, 50-50, or you're supposed to take care of your kids. And then what is the next stage? The next stage is you die. I've given you what they doctrinated in all of us. That's what they taught us. That's what we have grown up. Even we tell our kids that, go to school, work so hard so that you can get a very good paying job. Who said At the end of the day, we are working, we are we pass through our entire life trying to survive. They are basically teaching us how to survive, but they're not teaching us how to live. Now, let me tell you how it would have worked. Yeah, I'm taking it a little bit faster so that someone, in case has just joined, they get the whole picture. Me, this is how I think it should be. Yeah, I think it should be the other way around. As a kid, fine, you have to go to school, yes, but instead of people asking us, what kind of job do you want to do when you're grown up? Yeah, instead of asking which career do you want to take up when you're grown up, which kind of job do you want to do when you're grown up, instead of asking that question, I would rather they would have asked, what kind of a lifestyle would you want to live? And when you get to know the kind of lifestyle you want to live, then you will get to know what you're supposed to study, and then you would get to know which kind of a job maybe you will get to fund the kind of lifestyle. Because they indoctrinated all of us that we have to work so hard to get jobs, to survive and do that. But people are not thinking of the lifestyle that they need as themselves. I was talking to one of my friends. She's not in the country, and she's been working abroad for like the last 10 years. And she's a young girl, but she's been working abroad for the last 10 years. The first time I talked to her, I think it is like 10 years ago. When I first talked to her, she was still again abroad working. Now, a couple of days ago, again we started chatting, and then she told me she's still abroad working. Oh my goodness. What is that you're working for? Yeah, because if you get to know, if I can explain the word, the lifestyle, yeah, lifestyle is how you want to live your life. Let's take an example, yeah. Maybe you like traveling a lot. You just love traveling. Maybe being a hair hostess, is that what they call it? Hair hostess. In case you're an aircraft hostess, then it will be doing you advantage. If you love swimming, what if you go and then you learn swimming, and then you're going to go basically into something you really want to do? I've seen people who are like me. I don't want to get married and I don't want to have kids. I've had friends. There is even a Ugandan, and she was all over the news, and I was like, why is it that Ugandans cannot understand that someone can wake up and, they grow up and they feel like they don't want to have kids, like they don't want to give birth, and basically that's what they want, and then other people judge them. They're like, that cannot happen. Everyone, if you're a lady, at one point you love, you would ought to have kids, and then you would regret. No. They have their lifestyle they want to live. So because they indoctrinated these things in us, that, we are supposed to work so hard, because at the end of the day, you can find out that someone's kind of lifestyle doesn't even need that much money. Yeah. You can find someone is like, if I go to a house, I live off grid and I stay there, and I have my own garden, a big garden. I have acres and acres of land. I have my garden. I have my water, my electricity. I have my animals. I have a farm. Then that is the kind of lifestyle I want to live. So what is it now you're supposed to do? That kind of a person, that is the kind of lifestyle they want to live. At the end of the day, you will notice that it's going to be a little bit cheaper. Why? Because they've not tested their lifestyle. They basically know what they want. You could find someone, they just want to be travelers. They just want to be walking and, riding. I've seen people. That's where, by the way, the people in the West are so better than us when it comes to that area. But for us here, you find out that people are even working minus knowing why they are working. Because we have grown up and they have indoctrinated us that we are going to school to get a good job. That's why when I was growing up, I used to say, even when at school, when we were singing, they used to say, you're supposed to sing and you're supposed to mention what you want to do. Me, I used to mention that I want to be a pilot. I was like, I want to be a pilot. Why did I want to be a pilot? I wanted to be a pilot. Some of the people call it pilot. Though me, I say pilot is like those guys when they say, but most of the people say pilot, others say pilot. So pilot or pilot, whatever you pronounce it. So because I wanted to be, flying planes, that's what I felt like doing. And then someone else is growing up and they're like, what kind of a job do you want to do? I want to be a doctor. Why do you want to be a doctor? I want to get a lot of money. Okay. You, what do you want to do? I mean, I want to be a teacher. Why do you want to be a teacher? Because I feel I want to be with the kids. But now we forget. The question would have been, what kind of a lifestyle do you want to live? You would find that someone just wants to be on a farm. They want to be on a farm. They just want to be there on the farm. You could find someone just wants to be, into fashion. And that's what basically they want. But now, because they indoctrinated us that we are supposed to work and acquire almost everything in life. Sometimes, that's why most of the time I talk to people and I tell them, me, I don't want to be super rich. Why should I have to be super rich? Why do I have to? What is all this wealth for? That I'm working for my daughters and I'm working for my kids and I'm working on what is called generational wealth? Is that basically what they are meaning? That's why I shortened it. And I was like, work enough to live enough. Some people have gone abroad and they've lived abroad they've been working for 15 years. These people are not living. These people are like machines. What is that you want to acquire in life that cannot really fund your lifestyle? Now, let me tell you something. When I went into isolation, when I locked in for the last 3 years, I got the right sense of direction, and I noticed the kind of lifestyle that I wanted. And that lifestyle, even up to now, I'm working so hard to find that kind of a lifestyle. And I have what I call direction. And I know that is the direction I'm going in, because that kind of direction is the one that is going to give me the kind of lifestyle I basically want. I want I keep saying things, yeah. Me, I don't want to be super rich. The things that I want are really few, yeah. Number one thing I love is the number one thing. I just want my son to have a place called home, yeah. My son to have a place called home. If she has a home, when the world is being so messy, she has a home where to go. Number one. Then number two, maybe to have some apartments or some investments where, there are lots of investments. But as long as it's a good investment, whether it is in bonds or how do they call it? Whether it is in bonds or there are also other, other platforms, there are other ventures where people can be getting some money, yeah? Maybe per month. Then I have, again, I can earn maybe per day. Then I can earn per week. Then I can earn per year. So if I know that is sorted, then I'm like, what next? Then I'm like, I need a farm. Then I get a farm. Then after that, I know my son will be sorted for his education for the rest of his life. Yeah, he's sorted. Now I come to me. What is it now I want to do? Now that is what we say your lifestyle. Yeah, your lifestyle. Of course, you spend the whole of it. Your lifestyle. You live, you spend the whole of it living. So then my lifestyle will come in, because now I would want to do the things I want to do whenever I want to do them. You get? So now I would have a lot of what is called independency. You wake up early in the morning and you're like, I feel like I want to visit Paris. And you could go visit Paris minus anyone stopping you. And one thing most of the people, by the way, forget, which I have to tell you, did you know that the more property you own, the more controlled you are? Most of the people don't know that. The more things you acquire in your name, the more you are controlled by the government. Someone would ask themselves, how? Let me tell you how it happens. If you have land, if you have cars, if you have firms, if you have companies, if you have all these things, the more things you put to your name or the more things you acquire, the more you are controlled by the government. And of course, no one wants to be controlled by the government up and down. People want to be private and people want to be independent and do whatever they want to do. So now this is what happens. So of course, you have one thing that you've acquired. And the first one, I would say, that keeps you controlled by the government when you get into marriage. That is marriage. Write down, you say marriage. When you get married, what happens is you've acquired the first thing. And of course, the state is involved in it. So now they have started controlling you. That is number one. It's okay to get married, but I'm telling you, the more things you have to your name, the more you are being controlled by the government. And of course, everyone works so hard not to be controlled by the government. So when you get married and then you get kids, yeah, now you see, marriage come with the rules, and then what follow, and the constitution and all that. It is down there for the married people. So now they're protecting you, yeah, because you got into marriage. That is number one. Number two, of course, if you have kids, these kids, you have to support them. Of course, they are also under constitution, and they have their rights and the things you're supposed to do for your kids. So now I'm telling you how you get controlled by the government when you start acquiring a lot of things in your name. So the third thing you're going to do, of course, you will get a property, you get a home. So that means you buy land and then build. And when you build, of course, still again under constitution, now the government is basically monitoring you, and they are seeing basically everything that you're doing. If you open up a company, now you have to pay taxes, and they have to monitor you, and then lawyers are now also involved. Again, you go acquire more things like cars. Then again, you have a car. Then of course they are controlling it again, because again you have to pay some taxes. After paying some taxes, again you have some third party. Then you're having all those things. Again, they are in constitution. There are rules and regulations. Again, you're supposed to follow if you acquire a car. So now you see how much you're being controlled. Yeah, just by mere having things under your name. Okay, remember, let's go back to our topic. The topic is work just enough to find your lifestyle. Work just enough to fund your lifestyle, then spend the rest of your life living. So now, most of the people, now I've told you all this. So now, someone who wants to fund their life, let me say you love what? Maybe you love touring, and guess what? You're a tour guide. So if you're a tour guide, instead of working for so much, basically, you have to just fund the kind of lifestyle you want. So the kind of lifestyle you want is touring. So now guess what? You did a tour guide. So you're a tour guide. So at the end of the day, you're going to all these, touring places for free because you're a tour guide. That's your job. So you didn't have to work too much. So because you got to know your direction, like, you know what? That's how I want to live my life. That's your lifestyle. And now you're going to start living because that's what you want as an individual. But now people have put us that they try to put a yardstick about success. How can someone wake up early in the morning and they put a yardstick and they tell us this is what it means to be successful? Who said having a family makes someone successful? Who said that buying a car, that really means you're successful? Who said having a home basically makes you successful? Who said having kids makes you successful? Who said being so educated, that is being successful? By the way, who said that having a good job, that makes you successful? Now, these are the things they doctrinated in us. But man, we are supposed to be living. You get the point? Some of the way you want to live your life, you don't even need a lot of money if you get to know. Because when we are growing, they ask us, what kind of job do you want to do? And then they've put up all these things that help us, tell us that this person is successful and this one is not successful. I've seen people who are like me, I will never have kids. And for them not having kids, they're like, oh my goodness, I made it in life. I don't have any kid making noise for me. And even when they are old enough, they are successful. So no one should come and tell you the definition of success. Success varies from one individual to another. Success depends. If you owning a house is your success, and someone who doesn't want to settle in one place, he wants to be moving everywhere like this. He just doesn't want to settle. Like for him having a house and he's supposed to be there and that is his address, like he's not supposed to leave. That's where he will be for the rest of his life. He's like, I cannot do that. And guess what? For one person, that is success because they have a home. But to another person, not having a home is a success. You get? So that kind of success, because I told you, no one came up with the true definition of success. So for us, what has happened, and which is very bad, is that we've defined success, and we've defined success even to our kids. Really? Someone, being a doctor would be success to them. But again, to the other, getting married would be success. And to another, not being married is success to them. So we should not. We have to be living. You have to fund our lifestyle. Basically, what is it? You cannot tell me, not in a bad way. You guys can tell me what you think. You cannot tell me you wake up very early in the morning, you go abroad, yeah? Maybe you go in one of the most expensive cities. You go to the US, you go to the UK, you go to London, and you're working your ass off, and you're working 16 hours, yeah? You're working 16 hours a week. 16 hours a week, and you're working, and you want to acquire, and you work for 10 years. Oh my goodness. And you're not living. That is not living, I'm telling you. You're paying bills after bills, bills after bills, bills after. That's not living, I'm telling you. That is surviving. That is hustling. Guy, even if you're being paid $20,000, yeah, per month, and you get that per month, $20,000, and you've worked for 10 years, and you work your ass off like day in, day out, you cannot even have time for your kids or for your husband. What is that you're chasing? What kind of a lifestyle do you need? Someone who is living deep down in the village, they are having a life. I'm telling you, who say that having a lot of money, that is success? Who said? Guys, who said that having a lot of money is success? So, success depends from one individual to another. So, if you know the things that you want to achieve, if you know the kind of lifestyle, you imagine someone is there, just like how I told you, someone wants to live on a farm, he wants to live deep down in the village on the farm. He stays there with his wife and kids, and they teach their own kids. They do farming, they do gardening for their own crops. They do, and for him, life is soft. And that's what they want. To them, that is success. So before you know it, you will notice that, okay, I just have to work enough, yeah, to fund the kind of lifestyle I want. So how much do I need? And then you're like, okay, if I got like 200,000 USD, then I will do that and I will chill. Then that person is going to be living. He's living. Guys, let's differentiate between surviving and living. Most of the people are not living. They are not living. They are hustling. No matter how much you're earning. You tell me, yeah, you're working for your family, and you work, and you've worked for 40 years, yeah, trying to keep up, trying to support your family. And you work day in, and you don't even have time to be with your kids. When you get holidays, then that is the time, you go maybe hiking and something, and it happens like, a holiday for 5 days or a week, and then you're back to do the same thing until you're 6, until you drop dead. Let me tell you, a guy living in the village, having nothing to his name, yeah, maybe their dad left them land, and he built a thatched house, yeah, or you can call it a hut, those thatch huts, yeah, and he's living there. He's having a farm. He goes, digs, and then brings some fresh food. He takes some fruits, and then he has some animals. And for the rest of the day, he's doing things that make them happy. That person is living than a person who is earning $20,000 per month because they are working day in, day out. That's not living. I'm telling you, all you guys who are abroad, most of you don't know even why you're working. You don't know even why you're working. You're working, I want to get land, then I want to buy a car, then I want to start business, then I want to... And you're not living your life. You have even kids you don't spend time with, and you're working for them, but you don't spend time with them. You have a husband or you have a wife. You are working your ass off, And of course, you don't spend quality time with them. You're always work, 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 and acquiring all these properties all over. What is all that for? What is all that for, man? Maybe I'm a little bit younger and maybe I'm a little bit older. But if I was to talk to my son Tyler, if I was to advise him, of course he would go to school, yes, but I would be like, how would you want to live your life? Yeah, what kind of a life would you want? You would be surprised. Someone will tell you, I want to be a housewife. Imagine someone who wants to be a housewife. Now, guess what are you doing? Now you're taking them to study medicine. For how long? How many years? I don't know whether they are 7 or 6 or 10 years. I don't know. But for them, what they want as their lifestyle, the way how they want to live, they just want to be housewives. So now you're making them go do medicine, something they don't even like. You get? So just train them, be good wives, yeah? And such a girl who wants to be a housewife, someone who wants to be a husband, they basically will keep and protect that. And then you find people who are in need not to get married, and for them, they just don't want to get married. They're like, no, I can never get married. That's what they want. That is their lifestyle. So funding their lifestyle will be very easy. If they have a small house, they have a simple small business and they are living, they are okay. That's why you find most of the people who are very comfortable with their lives, yeah, more so in the village than in town. And you find someone, they are comfortable, they get maybe a month and they get like let me say like $100 a month. They get $100. That is like around 35 350 around there, yeah. And then for them, you just wonder, why are these people so comfortable? That's why most of the people come and they're like, don't be comfortable. Don't settle for less. Oh, are you sure? These people are living their life. They're living their dream. They're doing basically what they want. They're doing what they want. They're living their dream. That's basically what they want. And for you, you think when acquiring a lot of things in your name, that is success. And you think, yeah, now I've achieved it. You're having square miles of land, too much, and you're still working. What kind of a lifestyle do you want to live? Because when you realize the kind of lifestyle you want to live, then you will work enough to fund that kind of lifestyle, and you don't have to work so much. You think about it, guys. Because that's why I said, who said most of the people are having a yardstick to success? Someone calls you up and they're like, do you have a car? If you don't have a car, nah. Yeah, for you having a car is success to you, but someone having a bike or having a bicycle, some of them not even owning one, and for them they are like, oh wow, I don't want to get anything moving. I just don't want, and for them that is success. But now you be, and guess what happens? That's why I decided to talk to you. You're supposed to know yourself. Know yourself. I know which kind of lifestyle do I want to live. Because now, the kind of lifestyle I want to live, I don't want to really work my ass off. I don't know. As long as I can fund myself in the basic needs of life and I don't want to work so hard. That's why I decided not to go back to TV. I'm like, I want to do things like this. If I get paid sitting here and talking to you and I get paid, I don't think, it doesn't matter. Because one of these days I told one of my sisters how much, like if I got this kind of money, I'll be contented. I would be contented. I told her I have a given amount of money that if I get that, I'm contented. I just don't have to work myself out. Remember, even the kids that we are, what do you think? Even these kids we are raising, do you think I'm putting something in? Even these kids we are raising, we could think that we are working for them, yeah. We would think we are working for these kids, yeah? And then, immediately when you're dead, these kids sell everything. Because that's not the kind of lifestyle they wanted to live. You have that huge house, it's like a cathedral. You have this big company. And they're like, that's not the kind of life they want to live. They're like, I cannot spend the rest of my life at, daddy's maybe That is maybe what? Let me give an example. Leaving his farm. Because for you, you thought farming was the thing, and you're like, I'm leaving my kids. This, of course, this is going to be generational wealth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then these kids come and they're like, ah, man, me, I cannot do farming. No, 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 no. Me, I'm into tech. And the things you worked yourself out, these kids are going to waste it. And they will not even be there. They will sell. They sell. Now, why didn't you live your life? Because me, I think leaving kids property, I think doesn't make sense. But I think preparing these kids for life, you prepare them for life, but don't spoon feed them. You prepare them for life and how they can survive. If you prepare them for life, then they are unbeatable because they taught them how to survive, So this spoon feeding, like you're supposed to give them this, you're supposed to, have to prepare for them this, and no. As long as, of course, there are those starting things, that they know, we have a home, because being homeless is really bad. People are homeless, even in the US. People are homeless. You know what really surprises me a lot? We have countries, the first world countries, that they have a high cost of living. Yeah, the cost of living is so up there, and now you guys go and work there, but at the same time, the kind of money you get, of course, it will be much more if you're in Africa. But again, you decide to work from there and maybe try to invest there, and then you try to get those mortgage houses there, and again you're going to be paying all these bills when you're there. If I was in a position of going abroad to work for Ghana Pastures, I would know how much do I need. I need like 1 billion. Okay, no worries. Work, get a billion, leave, and then come here, live a life. You know what hurts the most? Me, I'm still surviving, yeah? Me, I'm surviving. I'm not leaving. I'm surviving. I basically, the day that goes is what I count. Sometimes I don't know what I'm going to eat the next day. I'm surviving. You get the point? But I want to reach at the point where I'm living. Where I'm living, basically, I would not think of what I'm going to eat tomorrow. I would not think of Tyler's school fees or call it tuition. Then I'm living. There is nothing as beautiful as someone calling and they're like, you know what? We should go to a trip. We go to Bwindi Impenetrable Forest. And then like, cool, we go. There is a vacation, of course, happening in Dubai. Oh, okay, we go. And you're not controlled. You're not controlled. You're there to do anything that you feel like whenever you want to do it. And you're living, you eat, you sleep, kids go to school, but you're not there to hustle your head out. Some people work till death does them apart. What is that you want? What kind of a lifestyle you want? Because you noticing the kind of lifestyle you want, then you fund that lifestyle, then you would notice that you don't need a lot of money to work for the rest of your life. Can you imagine some people work up to 70 years and someone tells you, I worked since I was 21 and now I'm in 70 and you're still working? Oh no, that is being mean. Choose a kind of lifestyle and leave. Most of the people in the West do that, by the way. For them, they reach a point and then they're like, me, now I just want to travel. And then they travel because they worked enough, saved enough. They come to new countries and maybe they're doing, how do they call that thing? Those people who come and they're just helping out. How do they call them? They come and they're just helping out. Yeah, they're helping out different organizations. They are called what? Is it volunteers? Yeah, that is the word. They are volunteers. He will volunteer in Mexico. After, again, he will volunteer in Saudi Arabia. Then again, he would volunteer because he just wants to be moving around. Why stress? So guys, this is the topic what we are talking about. We are saying, and this is what we are talking about. Work just enough to fund. Work just enough to fund your lifestyle. Then spend the rest of your life living. So most of us, we are in a survival mode. Even when we have the things we need and we have everything we want, still again, we are in here to be in a survival mode. Maybe you don't have even to work again. You can get food, everything is sorted, and you just have to chill. That's why most of the people die a little earlier, because they are like machine. They're like machines. You work from all the, oh my goodness. You could find someone maybe, and maybe they love waters, they like being on waters. And then they go, they volunteer, they are like, oh, this ship moves from state to state. And he comes in, he's like, you know what? I think I want to volunteer. Zero money, zero nothing. I want to be working on this ship. As long as you can feed me, of course, I'll be sleeping on the ship. If you give me some simple, upkeep, then me, I'm good. Someone, you imagine, from going to do a 9 to 6, now you want to be working on the sea. They've given you a job already. So you're leaving now your dream. You're leaving and you're not surviving. You're basically doing what you love. And then people will come and they judge you because for them they have the yardstick of success. Success differs from one person to another. Most of the people think education is the key to success. Oh my goodness. Education is the key to success. Who said? Guys, who said? And we went to school, and some of the schools had that as their motto. School's motto. Education is the key to success. Really? What is success now? Success, then people defined it their own way. I think let's ask AI here. Sometimes I ask AI. Let me ask AI. Or I ask ChatGPT. Let's ask ChatGPT, yeah? Let's ask ChatGPT, what is success? Yeah? Let me ask ChatGPT, what is success? Then you will understand, yeah? What is success? Simple. What is success? Let's see. Okay, I've gotten the definition, yeah? I've gotten the definition. Oh, no, I don't want this. Welcome. Okay, now, what is success? Let me give you what ChatGPT is telling me about success. I've not read through, by the way. So, I've not read through anything. I'm just going to give you the definition of success. Media source. What is this? Oh, I get it. So, let's go and see the definition of success, what they are telling us. Yeah? Definition of success. Okay, that is in small. That is small. Let's make it a little big. Yeah. We have asked ChatGPT what success is. Yeah. No worries. I'm going to be reading for you. So we are asking ChatGPT what is success. Okay, let me read for you. Let's take it slow. Okay, let me just leave it there so that all of us can see. So this is what ChatGPT is saying. Yeah. Success is the achievement of goals or the feeling of living in a way that aligns with your, oh my goodness, with your values. Beautiful. ChatGPT has really, yes. Oh my goodness, this is really beautiful. Imagine, I had not even read it. I had not gone. I don't do my research on AI or ChatGPT. I don't. I swear. I'm a born again Christian. I'm swearing right now. I have not. I didn't go through ChatGPT. But this is their success. This is their definition of success. What is success? And of course, it is saying here, success is the achievement of goals or the feeling of living in a way that aligns with your values, with the way, aligns with your values. It doesn't have a single universal definition. Different people define it differently. For example, career success. That's what we talked about. Financial success, personal success, life success. And if you can start on career success, they are saying, of course, getting a promotion, building a business, or mastering a skill. Financial success, having enough money to meet your needs and achieve your goals. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. So now you see what I've been telling you about. Of course, I didn't go through ChatGPT. I just felt like, because some of these things I talk about, sometimes I feel like maybe it is me who is a little bit mad. And then I try to ask technology, yeah? And then technology ends up telling me basically the same thing I've been thinking about. So now we are here in a country whereby success to someone, and they are defining it. And for them, they have a universal, success, stick. They feel like someone going to school, after going to school, they get a job. After getting a job, then they get married. Then after getting married, they have kids, and they have a car, and they have a home. That is success. Who said? Who said? Who said? Who said? Who said? That's a lie, man. That's a lie. So success differs from one person to another. I didn't read none of those things. I just know them. Because no one can come. Now me, I'm a single dad, yeah? Right now, I'm telling you the truth. Being a single dad, I feel like I've made it in life. I feel like I'm a successful man. I feel like I'm a successful man. To someone else would be like, no, you cannot be successful if you're a single dad. Who's told you that me having a wife is success? Yeah, Mr. Sigma. Yeah, Mr. Sigma guy. Mr. Sigma guy. That name is unique. Mr. Sigma guy. Mr. Sigma guy. Thank you very much. Of course, you're the first one to comment. These people first see others comment, then they also come through and they start commenting. I can see you also doing YouTube. Very beautiful thing. Yeah, I can see. Please look at the video. I'm trying to be famous, please. Yeah, I'm seeing a video, but you posted the last video you posted 6 days ago. And of course, you posted another one 12 days ago. Yeah, and you have a couple of shorts. I think you have to be a little bit more consistent. Yeah, you have to be a little more consistent. I want us to build together, yeah? Mr. Sigma guy, 67. We have to be more consistent. We have to be more consistent, Mr. Sigma guy. You have to be more consistent. We have to be successful all together. Yeah, we have to win together. We have to win together. I don't know if you've watched much of the stories I've been talking about, most of the people who are creating content, yeah? Yeah, let me by the way put let me put for the people who want to join our WhatsApp group, yeah? For the people who want to join our WhatsApp group, that when I'm working here, when I come and we're having a chat, I put in our group, in our WhatsApp group, and then when you put the link in our WhatsApp group, we specifically come to watch you and we watch maybe the video. So we will be doing the same to everyone in the group, like the way I've seen your video. So what happens is when you upload videos, you tell us, and then we all come and we all watch your video. We all come and watch your video. But it starts with our group, yeah? It starts in our group. Like if I'm going to go live, what happens is I send in the group and you have to watch. It's a must. It is a support system that I want to create. I've put the link there. Let me try to pin it. That's a WhatsApp group. Like if you do like our guy did, how Mr. Sigma guy, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that, Mr. Sigma guy, yeah, Sigma guy. Am I pronouncing it right? Like the way how Mr. Sigma guy, like the way I'm pinning that link. Just in case you tap on it, it will take you direct in our WhatsApp group. So Mr. Sigma guy, if you do a video, yeah, you send it in our group and we all have to come and watch and comment. You get the point? But we have to be like 50 or 100. So imagine you open up a YouTube channel or you're in TikTok and you're going to do a live. Our team, in our group, our community, if we are free, we all have to come and watch. We have to support each other. We don't have to watch people who don't support us. We don't have to watch things that don't add value to us. We have to basically watch those who support us, those whom we can get help from. Like Mr. Sigma guy, in case you go in our group, I will subscribe. If time you put up a video, I'll go there and comment. But remember, we are at a goal of making 50 people for now. for now. We were at the goal of making 50 people. So we've not yet gotten there yet. I think I have one person there and me myself. So for the people who will be in the group, if we are 50, imagine what would happen. If we are 100, then we can all come and subscribe, because it will be a two-way traffic. Yeah, it will be two-way traffic. You support. I think it is a good idea. I'm okay, yeah. I think it's a good idea. Guys, what do you think about that? I think it's a very good idea. Tap in and then join our WhatsApp group. That is the group I just created. That's why I'm not putting people there. I'm not putting people there to force them to do things. We all have to go there when we know the values and we know why we are there. You put in your link, your new video, we come, follow, watch it, comment, subscribe, whether you're on any other social media. That's what we're going to be doing, yeah? So I came up with that concept so that we support each other. Why is it that you watch all this content and you get nothing from those guys, you know? They don't support you. Even if you get into a problem, they will not even call you. They will not even support. They don't even know you. But me, Anderson, immediately right now, you can call me. You can call me on WhatsApp. That's my WhatsApp number, by the way. I put it on a screen intentionally because I want to talk to my people. I want to talk to them. And at the same time, when they want to do something, we support them. Yeah? We support each other, man. And then, like last time, there's a guy I got, and of course I got him on MOTV. Is it called MOTV? No, I'm okay, man. No, I know you're okay, man. Yeah, so like I think I got someone on MOTV. What is it called? Let me get it. So I got him, and when I got him, he told me that he wants to be a streamer. It's on May TV. He told me he wants to be a streamer. I asked him, why do you want to be a streamer? Because at the end of the day, you have to know why you're doing something, yeah? You have to know why someone is doing something. Most of the people right now, for the people who do stuff, let me say, to earn money out of social media, like now, me, someone can see me here, and they're like, oh, Anderson is doing YouTube. Maybe he wants to make money. No. Yeah, money is there. But now me, I want to do videos that will make my son proud when he grows up. That is the only thing. When my son grows up, I want him to be proud of the kind of videos that I made. Because I was making content initially, which was, and we were having 15K people watching. We changed the niche, intentional. And I was like, we are remaining on the same platform. Let's change it. And we did it. And we are on the way doing it. Of course, we've just started. But of course, slowly, we'll be getting there. So, yeah, that is the reason for the link to join our WhatsApp group. So, back to the topic. For the people who have just joined, let me take you through the topic. This is the topic. This is the title of the topic today, what we were talking about. And I said, work just enough to fund your lifestyle, then spend the rest of your life living. Just work enough to fund your lifestyle. Then you live the kind of lifestyle you live. Yeah? Because now you imagine, if I wanted to be a streamer, let's get it this way. I want to be a streamer. I want to be doing streaming. But guess what? I just need a computer. You know, I'm still with my parents. Fine, I'm doing school and all that. You know, I'm going to invest more in that. And basically, if I know why I'm doing something, I always ask myself, why is it that I'm doing something? I'm very intentional with basically everything that I do. I'm very, very intentional with everything that I do. I'm intentional. I just don't do things. I'm intentional with what I do. Sigma Guy. Mr. Sigma Guy. That name really, I don't know if I pronounce it well. You told me I pronounce it. Do I pronounce it well? Of course, you've gone to say, I'm okay to see you, man. Also super excited to see you. Of course, when you tap into that link that we've pinned up there, then you'll be in our group. We'll be able to chat. We will be able to chat and talk and support each other. We support each other. You get the point. The target is to get 50 people. Then from 50, we get 100. Then from 100, then we chill. We don't, it is easy to control the kind of people you want. So if we get people who are confused, then we will not get there. I'd rather have few people, but I know we can be controlled. But getting a lot of people, like initially I told you, do you know I used to have 15K people watching the live stream, but I had no one whom I would call and they would know that it is Anderson Luze. they wouldn't know that it was me. Because I was running it, I can call me Frederick Alfred. Nice names. You can call me Frederick Alfred. Beautiful. So at the end of the day, right now that I have a few people, now I know Frederick. I know I have a couple of friends that I know. I know there is a lady there. I know some of them even where they are. But damn times with 15K people watching on a live stream, this same platform by the way. But they didn't know that it was me writing the platform. If anything happened to me, none of them knew. Like it was really bad. So I was like, let me change it. And we changed it. We are not yet there, but I feel excited. So back to our topic. There is no definite definition of success. Success varies from one individual to another. If you having kids, you feel you having kids is success. Some of the people, they just even removed their ovaries. Are they called ovaries? They are ovaries. They remove them because they feel having kids it will be them being failures in life. So you having a car to someone else, maybe it is a nightmare. Their parents got an accident and lost both his parents, and now he hates driving cars and he likes more of the bikes. So you having a car and you think if someone has a car, then that is success for them. To him, it's not like success. You owning a house and having land and having a farm is success to you, but to someone else, moving from one country to another, being homeless, and he's a citizen of the world, is what is success to them. So you might look at them, for someone who wants to own property and you're on your land and you have houses, you have a car, you have a wife, you feel that is success, and then the other guy is telling you, to me, no, that is not success. To me, what is success is living free, being open. Yeah, being free, being open, being in open relationship, doing things I want and I don't have an address. And when they die, they will be like, oh my goodness, I died without an address. I died like an international citizen. Yeah. So now, let's not work ourselves out. Let's first know what is it basically that we want to get in life. What is it that we want to achieve? What kind of a lifestyle do we want? So if you're there and the kind of lifestyle you want, let me say you want to do what? Let me get you again another example. We talked about two of them, but now let's get another example. You imagine, I was going to use a very bad example. Yeah. But you imagine you want to be, we talked about a farmer. Maybe you want to take care of kids. Yeah. You want to take care of kids. There are people who love to be with kids and they love to be with kids a lot. And then you're like, okay, me, I want to spend the rest of my life being with kids. If I'm with kids, then it will make me happy. Then you're like, okay, what kind of job am I doing right now? Maybe I'm a teacher. I'm a primary teacher, but I want to be with kids. So that means if I want to be with kids, I have to be with the kindergarten. If I have a kindergarten, what is it that I need? So if I'm to work, being a teacher, a primary teacher, how long do I need to get a kindergarten? Then you get to know how much you need. Then guess what happens? Then you open up, you get the money, quit the job. Not because you want to get money, but because you feel like you want to hang out with young kids. So then open up a kindergarten. And then for the rest of your life, you're going to be with kids. Do you know what that is? You're with kids. So that means some of the dreams we need. So you imagine someone works for 30, 40 years and they are primary teachers, but their living to live and to feel good was basically just to be with kids. And they've made all this money, but they still want to. Oh, no. So then that is the time. Then you're like, let me open up my kindergarten. So you tell all the community members that in case you have kids and you want to leave them somewhere, you can dump them at my home. But when you dump them, you can bring me like 10 cents. Just bring 10 cents. If you bring 10 cents, I'll be with your kids the entire day. Guess what now? You're going to be earning from something you want to do for a living. You're going to live. That is the kind of lifestyle you want. So why is it that you will be a primary teacher and you don't want to be with those kids? So no, 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 no. And then someone will come and they'll be like, nah, she's not successful. She deals with kids. She is living. That's her lifestyle. She's doing basically what makes her happy. She doesn't need a billion shillings because that's not what she needs. If you get to know what you need in life, by the way, how you live, you want to live your life and how your lifestyle has to be, you will notice that we don't need a lot of money. We don't need a lot of money. Work, get that money, then quit, leave, go. You get what I'm saying? Yeah? Do you know Kakavo? Kakavo. What is Kakavo? Do I know Kakavo? I know Kevo. I know Kevo from TikTok. Yeah. I'm gonna go love you, man. What is that? I'm gonna go leave you. Oh, you're saying you're gonna go love you, man? Oh, okay, you're gonna go. Oh, you're gonna go. Oh, okay, right. No problem. As long as you've joined, if you're going to be a serious content creator, I advise everyone to tap into that link so that you can be following. The reason why I want you to follow is that we're going to be supporting each other, yeah? We are going to be supporting each other. So you tap in, we'll also come tap, subscribe, and then follow. So guys, most of the questions that they asked us, let me see. How to live your lifestyle, job, support families, of course. You cannot tell me you're a kid and you grow up and you go do a job and you're doing that job, and if they ask you why are you doing that job, you're doing the job because you want to support your sister, your brother, your mother, to build for them, to give them a lifestyle for them to live. And that's the reason why you're working. Oh my. No. I know, okay, if you do those things for them, but you have to live. You have to live. You don't have to survive. So you find the kind of lifestyle you need. You imagine if someone wants to, someone wants to hunt, yeah? Someone wants to hunt animals and they want to live in the forest. How much do you need? How much do you need to go start living in the forest? Simple. The trees are free. You go in Amazon, you go in Marida, no one is going to hold you. You tell them, I want to be here. No problem. You live there. How much do you need? How much? I don't know. How much? So now you're going to be living, or basically doing the things that you love. Love you, Mr. Fred. Yeah, Alfred. Fred. Yeah, love you too. So at the end of the day, most of these things, because now if you don't want responsibility, and to you that's the kind of lifestyle you need, you don't want to be with kids around you, you just hate those little things, yeah, you hate them, they make a lot of noise, they jump, they disorganize, and you just don't like them. Good. Just don't give birth. Do the things that make you happy. Because just like how I always say, just like how I yesterday said, I told you that you were not born on plan. So is when you're going to be leaving this planet Earth, and when they are going to be putting you underground. Just like when you did not plan, you're coming on planet Earth. It is the same way you're not going to plan when you're leaving. Most of the people who are leaving, they had dreams that they had not really worked upon. They had not really fulfilled their dream. And things did not work, but they had a dream. Maybe they didn't start. But they had dreams. They wanted to live a kind of lifestyle, but they were busy trying to help their parents and their relatives and to support them. And they did not leave, and then they died. Just like how they came when they were not on plan, it is the same way they are living and they are not on plan. They said if you want to get the best plans all over the world, the best place you can go to get the best dreams, the best plans, what people are having in their heads that they did not really achieve, they said you just go in a graveyard. 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 Why did they say go to a graveyard? Because most of the people left They died minus doing what the things they wanted to do, because they were surviving and they are doing things because that's what everyone told us. That success, they give it definition that you're supposed to get married. Then you find people getting married even when they don't want to get married. You find people going for higher education when basically they want to be housewives. You find people doing all these things because society is looking at them, and because for them they define success to them. So it doesn't make sense to me. It does not make sense to me. There is no way you can assure me. No way. No way you can assure me. Do the things that make you happy. Me, I briefed it. I said work enough to live enough. Yes, work enough to live enough. But if I can put the whole topic and you understand it, what we've been talking about and what we are talking about work just enough to fund your lifestyle, then spend the rest of your life living. Most of the people are not living. By the way, I'm on TikTok. I'm going to make something for the TikTok. I'm going to record, yeah? I'm going to record something for the TikTokers, yeah? And I'm going to do it like now, yeah? I'm going to do it like now. Basically talking about the same topic, because this is a live stream. So this one is a little bit longer, putting it on TikTok. So I'm going to do for them something small. Yeah, talking about the same topic. So this is how I always do it when I'm going to do something. Yeah, let me do it with you. This is how I've always done it all the years. This is all the years. This is how I've always doing it. 15 years doing TV. Main extreme media, yeah, doing TV. So this is how I always done it. So now you see, like, I wasn't prepared. Now I'm going to get prepared. So you see, as I told you, that I'm going to record a TikTok video like now. Then after, I'm going to post it on TikTok. But I want it to be like how many minutes? Like 3, 5? 3, 5. Okay, now I'm recording. Basically, we're going to stick on the topic. So now this is how I always do it. This is how I've always do it. When we were on TV, even when we were like doing live streaming, live broadcasts, yeah, that's how they call them. When we were doing live broadcasts, I was like, what are we going to be talking about? Then they give me the topic. Then I tell them, you count me. So now I'm going to count myself, yeah? I'm going to count myself. Then we are going to do for these guys on TikTok. We do for them something. I'm also there, but I'm not really that active. So let me count myself. 1, 2, 3, go. Yes, sister, how you doing? From wherever you are catching me from, this is Luzay Andrew Anderson, and of course this time around I've came up, and this is for the TikTok people. So TikTok, I thought about you, and I felt like maybe I want to share something to you, and this goes to you as long as you are watching me. So now this is the topic we are going to be talking about in just a couple of minutes. You just listen and watch to the end. Now this is the thing. This is the topic. The topic is work just enough to fund your lifestyle, then spend the rest of your life living. Have you gotten it? If you've not gotten it, then repeat. Now, let me explain to you why I decided to come and I give you this kind of topic. Most of the people, we were indoctrinated to do a lot of things that are not really real. Yeah, they defined success to us like going to school, get educated, and after getting educated, get a job. Then after getting a job, then get married. After getting married, keep up with these kids until Then if you're done giving back to kids, then the next thing that's supposed to be happening is you die. So you see, that's what they told us. And when we were growing, they were asking us, what kind of job do you want to do? What do you want to become? Now, they created us to be job seekers, but they didn't ask one thing. They didn't ask one question that I felt maybe is the right kind of question to ask the new generation, maybe to also ask yourself. And the question is, how do you want to live your life? Yes. So instead of, when I grow up, I want to be a pilot, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer. The question has to be, what kind of life do you want to live? What kind of a lifestyle do you want to live? Understand, living. Yeah? So that's why, so that living. So before you even ask the kind of job, so if I come up and I'm like, I want to be traveling the whole world. I want to be traveling everywhere. So if I get to know that I want to be traveling, just traveling, do you know what I'm going to do? It is very simple. Either be a air hostess or be what? You look out for something that is going to help you be moving from one country to another. Yeah? You be a volunteer in maybe something. You definitely find it out. And guess what? How much do you need to live the kind of life you want? As simple as that. You're on a plane every day, going here and going there, going here. Let me say someone wants to live on waters. Then you go volunteer with the guys who work on the ship, those guys on the ship, on the seas. And then you're like, guys, if you can give me upkeep and, I can be working for you guys, no problem. But remember, for you, you're going to be living. That's what you want to do with your life. Yeah. So most of the people, what they did, most so when it comes to the black people, yeah, to the black people, Ugandans, yeah, most of the people, one thing they lied to us is that they defined success to us. And yet I told people that success doesn't have a definite definition. Success varies from one person to another. Success varies from one person to another. To some women, being married is one of those things that they doctrinated in them, that, when you grow up and then you get married and, they do those events and then you have kids, then that is, success. No, that can be success to someone. Yeah, that can be success to someone who believes in that. That for them, they feel like when they get married, that is success to them. Yes, it is okay for them to be successful. But there are also other girls who even remove their wombs and they're like, no, me, I cannot get married. No. And they are successful. And when they are old and they are 80, they're like, oh my goodness, I thank God I did not get married. I did not get no kids, man. This year, you get the point. So success doesn't have a definite, like this is what you're supposed to go through to be a successful person. No. So if we know basically what we want, we just have to work enough to fund our lifestyle, then spend the rest of our lives living. Most of the people are hustlers. This goes to the people who are living abroad and people who went to foreigner pastures. And I'm telling you, yeah, my name is Luzay Andrew Anderson, yeah, all the way from Uganda to the world, So this is the thing. You guys, you cannot leave your own countries from wherever you are living, everyone, wherever. And you went for greener pastures and then been there working for 20 years, 10 years, 15 years. What kind of a lifestyle do you want to live? Do you want to be a hustler? That is hustling. That is surviving. Let me tell you someone living deep down in the village wakes up at the time he wants, goes to his farm, gets whatever he wants, cooks the food, and then gets the fresh fruits. He's leaving. And guess what? He's earning almost $5. Okay, no, $2 a month, $2. But he's doing the things that he wants to do. And for you, you've been there 10 years, 20 years, you are surviving, even if you earn 50 USD per month. 50 USD per month, yeah? You are just surviving. You're surviving. You're a hustler because you are working so hard that you're not having your life. Even the people that you love, you cannot give them time. You're working for them, but you cannot spend time with them. Then that means you're hustling. The only thing, that's why people get employed. People get employed because the employers want to spend their time efficiently with the people they love. I told you, because I'm doing this for TikTok and for the people on YouTube, I already told you. Let me tell you, and this is the fact. Time is the only just factor that it is the only just factor. May I call it an asset that is balanced and it is just to everyone. We all have 24 hours. If you're telling me that you're working abroad, you get 50,000 USD per month, but you don't have time to spend time with your husband or your wife or your kids, and you're working your ass off and you want to get everything in the world, but you don't have time to give them, and yet someone you take as broke, they have time to spend with their kids, with the people they love. That means you're surviving. You're surviving, and then you have all those bills, and you feel because of the lifestyle, maybe because of the standard of living, but then you forget the cost of living. And here people can live on a dole and they survive for 20 years and they live off a dollar. Oh my goodness. They live off a dollar, $1. $1, and they survive for 50 years. And where you are, if you don't work, you cannot survive. What is it? Go live and go. Start living. Living is doing what you want whenever you want it at any time you want. That is called living. Yeah, I was doing, okay, yeah. For the guys who have joined me, I was doing that for the guys on TikTok. Yeah, I'm on TikTok. So I was doing that for them. Yeah, I was doing that for them. So let me show you my TikTok. I was doing that for the TikTok people. Yeah, so don't worry, because most of the people could be like, oh, that is a reputation. You already talked about that and that and that. No. So now what we're going to be doing, let me go. We are going on my TikTok channel. Yeah, I want to show you my TikTok channel. Where do I go? Sound is off. Oh, beautiful, nice. So let's go on my TikTok channel. Yeah, for the people, this is where I'm going to be posting this video. Yeah, this is where I'm going to be posting this video. That is my TikTok channel. Yeah. If you read there, then you'll notice that is my TikTok channel. This is how it looks like. So for the people who want to follow, yeah, you can go there. That is the TikTok channel. It is Anderson Luze, of course, being hashtagged with BCM Uganda. Yeah, BCM Uganda hashtag. Yeah, BCM Uganda. But of course, under the names Anderson Luze. Yeah, of course, I couldn't write Luze under Anderson. That is so long. So this is my channel. This is the channel that we run. So let me take you through. I take you through some of the videos. Yeah, those are some of the videos. Let me see. Okay, let me do this. These are some of the videos there. Yeah, so you can watch these. Yeah, that is when I started TikTok. Just yeah. So this is it. So look at it there carefully. That is it. So you can also go. I'm going to post that video that I did for guys. Then I'm going to post it there. So this is our TikTok channel. I'm not more of a TikToker. I'm more of a YouTuber. But if all goes well, when we are done having 50 people watching, if I get 50 people watching each time we do a live and it happens, maybe. Oh, sorry about that. I've changed that. Okay, we come back here. TikTok, yeah, let me remove that. Okay, let me remove that. So let me come back. So if we start getting 50 people watching and we do it like for a week, and on average we get 50 people watching, then we'll be very active on TikTok, then we'll be very active on Facebook, then we'll be very active on Twitch will be coming. So we first want to see how this really goes. Yeah. So if this goes perfectly, then we'll also be coming that side. So I'm super excited, but it's always very beautiful for the people who have joined, and then you tell us where you are watching I'm from. You tell me what you have your opinion on what I've been saying. Yeah. You tell me what to think on what I've been saying, because most of the time I do only 1 hour, and after the 1 hour, what happens is I go and we go to Omei TV. I go there just to chat with different people, see people, because sometimes it's not good. If I'm here for a very long period of time, most of you will get you will get tired, and I just don't want you to get tired. Yeah, I don't want you to get tired, because I want you to retire. Though at a given point, we'll be doing long lives. We'll be doing long live streams. So for the people who have joined, of course, it's been 1 hour. We've been here 1 hour 13 minutes, and we've been talking about just one thing: just work enough to fund the lifestyle you want, then spend the rest of your life living. Do you know what it means? And then let me say you work for. You imagine you work for 3 years or 5 years, and then you're like, after 5 years, I'm retiring and I'm basically going to do the things that I love. You imagine, you're like me, I want to be a fisherman. I want to be a fisherman using canoe, and I live in thatched, you know, houses. And then you're like, I will have to get a canoe, I'll have to get a net, I'll have to get, and then you do it, then you leave. You know why? Do you know why they say, what is it you do for a living? Have you ever asked yourself, what is it you do for a living? Then when you ask someone, what is it you do for a living? Then they tell you, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer. That's what they do for a living. Living is basically doing your purpose. That in your life, if you wanted, let me give an example. You imagine if someone wanted to be, let me say, they want to be slipping around from one boy to another, and then they get into a career of prostitution. You imagine, just imagine that. So basically, they're going to be doing the thing they love, and they are getting paid for it because that's what they love. But now they're getting paid for it, so they are doing it for a living. That is a true definition of living. Living is basically doing that what you love, but you can do it at any time you feel like. But again, it makes you happy, and you don't have to strain when you're doing that what you love. Yeah. Are you getting my point? Are you getting my point? Yeah. Sometimes I get to talk and to talk a lot. So now I'm going to go to Omei TV. Should I go to Omei TV? Lifestyle, what job? How do you live your life? So find out what you want. Yeah. Find your lifestyle. Yeah. Home. Yeah. Good. Yeah. I got it. Yeah. Bam. Bam. So should I post? I think I should post this video with you. Yeah, for the people who are on, let me post this video with you because we've created a TikTok video. Yeah. So now, since we are on YouTube, let's share to them. Let's share to them. Let's share to them. Let's share to them. We are going to be sharing to them. Where do I go? Where do I go? More. Okay, YouTube. No. What does happen? What does happen? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's remove this. Yeah, we are going to post the video that we've made for them. Yeah, for the people on TikTok. I know I'm always not there. I know I'm always not there. I'm always not there. Upload. I'm always not there. I'm always not there. But once in a while we do these videos. When we get the kind of people that we want to get on our stream, then we'll be doing that. Yeah. So let me by the way, let me share my video with you guys as I'm doing this. I just don't want you to be bored about our topic. So we are posting it on our TikTok right now. So I'm giving you the kind of screen that I'm having. Yeah, okay. Let me remove myself from here. No. Okay, that one is supposed to be there. So where am I? Where am I? I want to remove my video. Yeah. Am I not there? Video capture. Niceness. So we are posting our video. If you're watching there, we are going to post it on TikTok. The video that we've just done. Yeah. Talking about our topic, the one we've been talking about today. So I'm posting it. Yeah. I'm posting it. I recorded it. No. I did what? I recorded it. Where should I go? I go in videos. It is here. This is the video we did. Yeah. That's the video we did. We are posting it right now on TikTok. By the way, I think I should be doing this. Then for the people who are on TikTok, you can always go and follow. Yeah. You can go and follow. So we are doing this on TikTok. So it has gotten there. I just recorded it when I was doing this stream. Yeah. So now what am I supposed to do next? Then I'm going to say, of course, they're saying description. Description is, of course, work just enough. Work just enough. Oh, okay. Just work enough. Yeah, just work enough to fund. Yeah, to fund your lifestyle. your lifestyle. Then where my keyboard is kind of far. Then spend the rest of your life living. Yeah, living. Yeah, nice, nice. So, of course, hashtag motivational quotes, beautiful motivational. Yeah, that is it. So, for the people who don't know how we do that, you can you can always do. They are telling me to schedule HD. Yeah, that's an HD content. They are checking to see. Yeah. So I'm posting. By the way, I'm using the same laptop that is doing my streams. Yeah. It is doing the streams right now. We are uploading on TikTok and we are doing a video. So I'm going to post it like right now. This is the video that we've done. Yeah, I recorded it when you guys were watching. So because I gave these guys a little bit of basically what we talked about. Because TikTok, I'm always not like that side. So now we made it for them as I was like, so they are saying to continue still checking your video for potential issues. Do you want to continue posting before the checks is complete? We like, good, cool. You can post it. Yeah, video published. Beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you. Beauty. Oh, no. Okay. We come back. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, we're going to go to Ome TV. Yeah, we're going to get random people. I don't know if you guys know it. I don't know if you guys know it. But it's some application that I really love. Yeah. By the way, nowadays, most of you guys might think I always have a lot of time. Do you know what happened? Today, each time I come a little bit early on these live streams, yeah? When I come a little bit early, just know that I've done everything in time. So Tyler has to eat in time. The dogs have to eat in time. I have to do everything in time so that I come here a little bit early. Some of the reasons why sometimes I come in a little bit late is because Tyler can be a distraction. Making that human being to sleep is not really easy. Yeah. So I did this video. I don't know. Can I go check it out and I see? I've done it. Oh my goodness. Let me do this. I see how. Yeah, watch the video. I've posted it. I've posted it on TikTok. Yeah. I've posted it on TikTok and it is beautiful, guys. It is beautiful. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. So now, what should we do? Should we go back? Yeah, I showed you the TikTok handle. By the way, the TikTok handle is wow, this looks nice. Yeah, wow, this looks nice. When I'm watching on my phone, if I rotate the phone, this is how it looks. Okay, I have a lot of lights. I have to switch it off, but it really looks really beautiful. It really looks beautiful. Oh my goodness. If you rotate your phone to horizontal and you're watching, oh my goodness, it looks really beautiful. Yeah, yeah. This is really nice. I've loved it. I've loved it. I've loved it. Yeah, I've loved it. So now what we are going to be doing, because I think our session, I don't know, guys, let me show you where I've posted our video on TikTok now. So now, okay, no problem. So we can go back. Where have we been? 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 Okay, let's go here. So this is where we posted on our TikTok. Now if I can go here, then I can go to profile picture. Yeah, we've gone to profile picture. Oh no. Okay, okay. Why are you doing this? Cool, you can do that. It's fine. So this is the video right now. We've posted. This is here. Yeah, sound is off. That is good. Yeah. Sound is off. That is the video we've done. Yeah. Hey, okay. Okay, why is it not sharing it? Okay, let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. Okay. Chrome, TikTok, Google. Okay. Not seeing it. Where should I go? Yes, yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful guys. Yeah. That is the video we just did. Yay! That's the video we just did, man. That's the video we just did, man. So there it is on TikTok. Yeah. There, let me frame it like that. Let me just frame it like that. There, yeah, there it is on TikTok. Yeah, there it is on TikTok. Should do you want me to play? Let me see. Let me see. Let me hope the sound is not even going through. Yeah. Let me see. Sound is not going through. Yeah. So do you want me to play the sound and you listen to what I did? It was a one take for the people who are here. I did a one take. I told you guys I'm going to do it, and I showed you how I do it and how we've always been doing it. Yeah. So now that is the video, and I think it is. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful on my screen on another computer. It really looks beautiful. Yeah. So guys, yeah. Now we are going to be. By the way, most of the times. By the way, should I play this? Let me play this a little. Yeah. Let me start it from the beginning. Yeah. And then we are going to be playing its sound. By the way, where is sound? I want to get its sound. Where do I get the sound? Where do I get the sound? Where do I get the sound? I want to get its sound so that I can play it. So how do I get it? The sound. Okay, let me do this. Then let me come back. So now they're supposed to show me where I'm supposed to put sound. Sound is not here. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we go. So. Sorry about that. Sorry, let me do it again. Let me do it again. I did not put on this married sound. Keep up with these keys until you know. Let's do then, it. If you're done giving, this is Luzay Andrew Anderson, and of course, this time around I've came up, and this is for the TikTok people. So TikTok, I thought about you, and I felt like maybe I want to share something to you, and this goes to you as long as you are watching me. So now, this is the topic we are going to be talking about in just a couple of minutes. You just listen and watch to the end. Now, this is the thing. This is the topic. The topic is work just enough to fund your lifestyle, then spend the rest of your life living. Have you gotten it? If you've not gotten it, then repeat. Now, let me explain to you why I decided to come and I give you this kind of topic. Most of the people we were doctrinated to do a lot of things that are not really real. Yeah. They defined success to us like going to school, get educated, and after getting educated, get a job. Then after getting a job, then get married. After getting married, keep up with these kids until you know. Then if you're done giving giving back to kids, then the next thing that's supposed to be happening is you die. So you see, that's what they told us. And when we were growing, they were asking us, what kind of job do you want to do? What do you want to become? Now, they created us to be job seekers, but they didn't ask one thing. They didn't ask one question that I felt maybe is the right kind of question to ask the new generation, maybe to also ask yourself. And the question is, how do you want to live your life? Yes. So instead of when I grow up, I want to be a pilot, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer. The question has to be, what kind of life do you want to live? What kind of a lifestyle do you want to live? Understand, living. Yeah. So that's why. So that living. So before you even ask the kind of job. So if I come up and I'm like, I want to be traveling the whole world. I want to be traveling everywhere. So if I get to know that I want to be traveling, just traveling, do you know what I'm going to do? It is very simple. Either be a air hostess or be what? You look out for something that is going to help you be moving from one country to another. Yeah? You be a volunteer in maybe something. You definitely find it out. And guess what? How much do you need to live the kind of life you want? As simple as that, you're on a plane every day going here and going there, going here. Let me say someone wants to live on waters. Then you go volunteer with the guys who work on the ship, those guys on the ship, on the seas. And then you're like, guys, if you can give me upkeep and, me, I can be working for you guys, no problem. But remember, for you, you're going to be living. That's what you want to do with your life. Yeah. So most of the people, what they did, most so when it comes to the black people, yeah, to the black people, Ugandans, yeah, most of the people, one thing they lied to us is that they defined success to us. And yet I told people that success doesn't have a definite definition. Success varies from one person to another. Success varies from one person to another. To some women, being married is one of those things that they doctrinated in them that, when you grow up and then you get married and, they do those events and then you have kids, then that is, success. No, that can be success to someone. Yeah, that can be success to someone who believes in that. That for them, they feel like when they get married, that is success to them. Yes, it is okay for them to be successful. But there are also other girls who even remove their wombs and they're like, no, me, I cannot get married. No. And they are successful. And when they are old and they are 80, they're like, oh my goodness, I thank God I did not get married. I did not get no kids, man. This year, you get the point. So success doesn't have a definite, like this is what you're supposed to go through to be a successful person. No. So if we know basically what we want, we just have to work enough to fund. Yeah. So that's why we put it up on TikTok. I just felt like sharing to you because I felt like I could do it with you guys. How we posted it, we did everything together. So now, do you know what I'm going to do? Like right now, do you know what I want to do? Like right now, nah. Do you know what I want to do? So we're going to go to what we call Omei TV. I want us to just go to Omei TV. Yes. We're going to go to Omei TV. Let me see. We good. Then we meet up with different people. Yeah. How should I should I change my cap or I leave it the way it is? I want to change now. We go to Omei TV. Yeah, and in Omei TV you can tell me the countries which you want me to be visiting. Yeah, okay, let me first remove it. So for the people who got us a little bit late, I'm going to be giving you let me show you this image as we are going into the next segment. Yeah, the next segment. So that was basically the how they call it. That was basically the topic that we were having today. So now we are going to be going to Omei TV, and then we are going to get some people there. We're going to be getting some people there. Yeah, we're going to be getting some people there. Some of the people love this a lot. So you're not supposed to be missing out. And I think we are already there. But let me work on this a little. I'm working on something, don't worry. This is my home studio. So I've changed now. Okay, let me see how I am. Okay, forgive me for that sound. Okay. Again. Yeah. I've changed. I'm going to be coming as a priest, yeah? Don't worry. I'm going to come as a priest. I've come as a priest. So let's remove this picture. Then I come to from where? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, okay. Okay. So now what I have to do is to get this capture. Where is my capture? I want my capture. Video capture. Okay. Let's see. Chat with strangers. Yes, we there. And then we say okay. And then I have to put this properly here. Guys, don't worry. Guys, don't worry. I'm here. We are not nowhere. I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. So again, I think I put it there. So I think right now we are good. Yeah. So what I have to do is to increase this, then take off this, then we can leave that. So now I think I'm perfect. I've framed myself good, but let me do it. Oh, okay. I've remembered what I was doing. Yeah, let me do it like this. Yeah, this is very beautiful. Yeah, okay. Now I'm back on air. I'm back on air. What's up? What's up? I'm back on air. Mm-hmm. I'm back on air. I'm back on air. So we're going to be chatting with different people, which I really love doing. Yeah. So I'm going to be doing that. Let me do this. Yeah. So let's go. Which country should we choose first? United States. United States. Should we go to the United States? Okay, let's start with the United States. We are we've gone to the United States. Then I'm supposed to be having my earphones. I had forgotten about them. I had forgotten about my earphones because that means I wouldn't listen to this application for the people. Okay. Okay. Yeah, now we just moving. For the people who are on, I think when was it? I think it was yesterday. We had different chats with different people, and really we had a good conversation with different people. So now I felt like maybe we could also do the same. I always want to meet up with gamers. Oh my goodness, I like to hang out with gamers. What's up? How you doing? Yeah. So we always do this, and when we are done, when we are done streaming, then I just be here, and then we just keep talking with different people, new faces. But maybe I should do this. Then I start with Uganda because for some reasons I rarely meet Ugandans. I rarely meet Ugandans, and I always want to meet Ugandans. But for some reasons, I don't meet them in their community. Yeah, I don't meet them in their community. I meet them in different communities. So I think let's stop again. Let's go. We go where? Okay, here I got some good friends here. So now, basically, we are done with our topic. For the people who love the topic, I'll be telling it to you so that you get to learn that we do we do like we do like how do I call it? How do I call it? I should say okay. Uh, this is like well, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, so we move to different worlds, and then you get to talk to different people. So now we change location so that maybe we could meet the people. Yeah, and I like talking to gamers. Yeah, if someone is into gaming or content creation, for some reasons I love such kind of people. if someone is into content creation, it is
What's up,
always
brother?
beautiful. What's up? How you doing?
I'm not doing too bad. What about yourself?
I'm doing fine. You do gaming, you do streaming. What is it that you do?
Um, Neither.
Neither. But you're in front of a
Neither.
computer with headphones. I hope maybe you do
No. No,
gaming
I'm
or
not.
something. You're not into
I'm only
content.
joking. I'm streaming right now.
You're streaming. You're on Twitch, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So how for how long have you been on Twitch?
I mean, it's my second account. Last account got banned.
Oh, sorry. What happened?
Uh, I don't know. I woke up and I was banned.
But they give their reasons why they ban. So why is it that you
Uh,
got banned?
I can't remember. It was like 2 years ago.
Uh, sorry, man. Sorry, man.
I've
So
already got. Yeah.
so right now, how is it working out?
I mean, I've only got one viewer and 6 followers, so not too good.
Oh no. So what is your username? What is your username on Twitch?
Um,
Maybe I can tell some of I can tell some of my friends maybe to follow up. If you write it to me, I'm going to just do what is called copy and paste.
it's that.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. Let me
Thank
just
you.
copy it. Maybe I can tell some of my friends to also, just
Oh, yeah.
just follow up. Yeah, I'm doing it
Oh,
like
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Me, I'm more of a a YouTuber, and I
Oh, yeah.
do basically YouTube mainly.
Yeah.
And when it comes to other people, I also always want to support other people in whatever they do.
Oh, yeah.
Though I'm new on the application, this application I'm basically new, but I like what the youths do. It's really
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah.
I've
So
only just
do
been
you
on
have
by
a
now. I'm
strategy? On,
300 hours.
do you have a strategy on how to make it big once again?
I wasn't really that big before.
You're going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Uh, and
Just
I'm also
stream
going
like
to
next
come
week.
and follow as subscribe.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to do basically that. So you do it like full time?
No.
Not really.
That's like my first stream in like 7 months.
Wow. So is that what you're taking as your dream? Like basically that's what you want to do?
Not
Like
really.
as your career. You
For
want to
fun.
take it as a career?
No, I'm just doing it for fun.
Hmm. So you do it for fun,
Get more
basically,
stuff
not for
doing.
work, not
Yeah.
business.
No.
That is very nice. So when you're on Twitch, it's basically
Yeah.
you're doing gaming, right?
Yeah.
That is really nice, man.
It's kind of it's my stream's frozen. Don't know why.
Yeah, because what I did, because me, I'm on YouTube, and what I did is that I put up your username so that maybe the guy who love may follow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go now.
All right.
Ta-ta.
Mm-hmm. All right. So now I'll be telling you a couple of things
Bye,
about.
all the girls just
I'll be telling you a couple of things about. When it comes to Omei, when we are really really done, like with our stream, then we try to go into this because we want to interact with different people. Yeah. And starting a conversation with someone is quite not that easy. So yeah. So with this guy, let me go back. then I remove his handle, then we go back, then we come back, then we can go to start.
Right. Is that you on the wall?
Yeah,
I love that. I actually think that's really sweet. And you know what? I want to get one of them. Where'd you get it done?
this one or that one?
Did you draw it?
No, 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 no. I someone did it for me, but I have very many of them. I have like over 20 portraits like
What, of yourself or of other people?
that is myself, basically me.
But the I like how you can see the reflection of the other
I
one.
have I have the other one. Do you want to see the other one? The other one is so big. Yeah. So here you chat with different people you meet at a random, you know. It is always very tricky. I do this basically, you know, to just chat with other people.
Hello, what's up?
Hello, what's up?
How you doing?
Yeah, Hariki Chia Kalisa. Of course, gun. Gun. Fuck.
They wanted to show something. Yeah. By the way, when we are in this segment, uh, there is a kind of way that I communicate, and it is intentional because I don't want copyright to be getting me. Yeah. Yeah. So it is always very intentional. And I always don't like people who do music. I don't like people who do music. People who do music, people who are smart, people who do vulgar things, you know. I just don't want to get them here. Yeah. That's why I keep clicking. What's up?
What's good, boy?
Yo, Gamma on Twitch. Where you at?
Huh?
You're on Twitch. Are you a streamer?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is that you? Is that you in the painting in the picture?
Yeah, that is exactly me.
I wanna come on that picture.
I have like over 20 of these, big, small.
How?
There
You make
is
them
also
yourself?
there is also this one here, very huge. You say it?
God damn!
Yeah. So I have like very many of them, very very many of them,
Why? Why? Why do you have them?
because I'm a celebrity in my country where I come from. So people just kept drawing, and then
What's your name?
my name is Luze. You want to make some research? I just write you the name so that you can do good Google.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you do that. Do that.
Let me
Do that,
just
twin.
write it to you.
Oh shit, twin.
So
Alright, let me look at it.
you stream on which platforms?
Huh?
You stream on which platforms?
Twitch.
You're basically on Twitch, and I'm not on Twitch. I wanted to come join, but I'm more of a
Yo!
YouTuber also.
Yo! From Kampala.
Yes, that is very true.
UMCAT School of Journalism and Mass Communication.
That's what they decided to give you. Basically, they are giving you maybe the international part of it and not maybe the local part of it. But it is
TV
all okay.
host, radio presenter.
Yeah, but now retired.
You're retarded?
I retired. I retired. So
Oh, you're
I do my own streams
retired.
at home. Yeah.
Like I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah,
Like
I'm doing my own thing in yeah. What's up? So the way how this works, it's really a little bit crazy, but still at the same time, it is really fun. It is really, really fun. Like you just lie on random people, though they're kind of there's some things that really scare a lot because you'll never know what people are doing. What's up? Should we change the country, guys? You're supposed to be in the comment sections, guys.
Come on, Joe. Skip the skip. In the summer.
No, you need to get rid of all these fucking screenshots.
I always like people minding their language, you know. People don't mind their language because they are random people. You know what it means to go to random people and you don't know them? It's kind of weird. Really. It's kind of weird. Oh. They're those people. Basically, you miss out and you feel bad about it. Hmm. Okay, let's first stop there. So, guys, which country should we go to? Tell me, which country should we go to? Mm. How are people in Finland? How are people in Finland? You guys should be telling me. You guys should be telling me, like, this country is good. Yeah.
Hi. Onko toi piirustus?
Sometimes it's not good to get someone in bed, yeah? It is really, really bad. Very. What's up? Hello.
What is your?
Hello, what's up? How you doing?
I'm good.
You're good. I like your
Yes,
chair.
I'm pretty.
I like your
Thank
chair.
you. Thank you. Thank you. What is your name? Tell me.
My name
Yes,
is
you.
Anderson.
Mm,
I'm not from South Africa. You see?
Sokojora Gideon. Sokodoyo kodijja wano. Yo kiri kitya?
Ogambo tya.
Ndi fiti.
Kacha kaliwo.
Mbeera ki?
Muli ba streamers oba munyumirwa bulamu?
Twagala mbadi nga nzungu.
Mwagala mbadi nga nzungu. Lwaki mwagala embadi nga nzungu? Oyagala kugattawo kufunayo ku kishuga mami ekigattako?
Kitegeera bwekityo.
Kati ova ku ki? Bannayuganda bo bali biki? Ebyana bibebi byabatama?
Bannayuganda ku ground tubalabye tubakooye.
Abakooye kugattako nga ekikyala kirinamu kasente oba tekirinamu kasente?
Nga kirinamu kasente of course.
Naye anti kati omanyi obuzibu bwe buva nti ekikyala ekyo bwe kijja kigenda kuba kyogera luzungu, ya? Kati nze ndi mu kkubalira. Kati tukubemu akafaananyi nze muzungu. ngenda kujja ngenda
Mm.
kwogera bwe nti. Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you? My name is Daniel from Uganda. What about you?
Oh, Daniel from Uganda. This is
Yeah.
April, and I'm from Canada. So basically,
Okay.
what is it? What is it that you're doing here? What are you looking for?
Ako kennyini ako ko kabuuzo k'ombuzza kalungi nnyo kuwewedde ekibuuzo ekyo nkifuna naye ekyo ansi entuufu ey'okuddamu yo gye sitannabafuna.
No, Aunt Katirabayoka Blaza. I'm trying to tell you something and how this thing has to work. Yeah. Whatever engage in the compose. Like I'm genuine. Yeah. I'm a streamer from Uganda, and maybe you don't know me, but maybe you know me, or your friend or your mom or your dad knows me because I've been there. I've done it all. So at the end of the day, there is what we call being intentional at the things that you want to achieve in life. And when you persist and insist on anything, if someone else can achieve it, then you can as well achieve it. There is nothing in this life which is impossible. So if you feel like you want to get to a white, maybe you got money. So the questions that I'm asking, they are the best questions that they're going to be asking. So when you are genuine to me and you talk to me, let me tell you, that is a card I've given you for free. Because most of the people, when they come and I have to talk to them about online working, I basically make them pay. But because it is like my fourth time now being here, so I'm being genuine to you. I'm being genuine to you. And I'm willing to help. And you will make that happen. So we don't have to. Oh, God. God. You see what has happened to our countrymen? You see what has happened to our countrymen? The young boys are looking for wives, They want to settle down with wives because, the conditions are not okay. And they're online looking for lovers. They are looking for lovers, man. And they think that's where they be getting their future. And things don't work that way. That's not how it works. What is it there for you to offer? That is very important. What is it there for you to offer? What's up?
What's up?
How you doing? I told her. This is a run. But you guys should be in the. Yo, what's up? How you doing? I'm really surprised at how things are really going on right now. Really. Hello, what's up? How you doing?
Is there a picture of monkey on your wall?
Very good. It's a monkey. See what happens. How dare can someone say something like that? How really? How really can someone say something like that? And it is, they are human beings, man. They are human beings. It is very absurd when we get such kind of people. And they also live and they have blood like us. And they are really so bad. It is really very bad. But at the end of the day, life keeps on, It is really, really bad. But I wanted to connect at least with some Ugandans, people in East Africa or Africa. It is really, really, really bar. Really, really bar. I think something has happened, and if something has happened, then we're going to be calling it a wrap. Yeah, we are going to be calling it a wrap for today. And I want to say thank you, all you guys. I think we should. No, 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 no. I should not just go. I think I'm supposed to come back. Yeah. Let me come back. Let's do the same thing that I did. Let me put up a picture here like that. Then we go like that. Then we go like that. We go like that. So again, we come like this. We do like this. We put this, and then I'm supposed to put one of these out. Yeah. Then I'm supposed to do like this. Then I'm having a video capture. And I'm coming back. Don't worry. I'm coming back. Yeah. Me, myself. I'm coming back. Yeah. So this is looking beautiful. Let me leave this. Let me just say okay. This is really looking beautiful. The I've come back, it's really, really nice. So I'm not going to leave this. So let me do this. Let me do this. I do a little bit of framing before showing up because I have to be smart. Yeah. I have to be smart for you guys. I really have to be smart for you guys. I don't have to come when I'm looking very funny. I have to come when I look really, really, really good. Yeah. So I think it's okay to come back like this. So guys, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, we coming to the wrap of our session today, and it has really been very beautiful. Hanging out with you guys, really, really, very beautiful, and I truthfully, credit everyone, everyone, yeah, who comes on this live stream because in Uganda we don't have live streamers, and basically we're trying to work on that. And at all odds, I've gone an extra mile to do crazy things with my life just to, to make this happen. It is not this. What you're saying is just being online, but what I want for Uganda, I'm not basically doing this as me, but I want to do what I call representing for Ugandans. I want to do representing for Ugandans so that we also have maybe some streamers here. We are starting small, but we are getting there. We are starting small, but we are definitely getting there. They are called slow steps. Yeah. So we are taking the low steps slowly by slowly. But as long as we know what we want, then we will definitely get there. I'm always very calm because I don't want to use energy. If I use energy, then you know what happens? What happens is that instead of doing a video which will go for like 2 hours, if I use a lot of energy, then we'll end up being in 1 hour. But it has been really, really beautiful. More so for the guys, who come. Imagine we've been here like for 2 hours and 3 minutes. 3 hours, 2 hours, 3 minutes. That's really long. And if we have not buffered, if we have not, all those things have not happened. So I think it is a beautiful thing, to support our own. Let's support our own. The rest of the people that you watch and the people that you follow, They support themselves. I've seen Nigerians support themselves. So we are supposed to support ourselves. Maybe I'm doing this live now, but maybe 6 months to come, we'll come and we'll be talking about the same thing. And I'll be having a video where I'll be telling people that at this time, did you know that this person existed or not? And maybe they would be knowing. And by the way, just thinking, what if we run this for till morning? Should we run it till morning? Can we run it till morning? We go till morning. Who is with me? I don't know who has just joined. Of course, we've been here for long. But who is with me? Can we run this? Of course, I can see right now we are 4 people. Can we run this till morning? We go till 7 in the morning. Can we? Can we? If someone comments and then they're like, we can, then I see what maybe we can do about it. Okay. Now, as I'm logging out, this is the thing that I felt like I really wanted to share with you guys. And I take it a little bit personal when it comes to me. Yeah. When we started the channel, it was definitely known for earning money. My phone went off because I wasn't charging it. So now I want to charge it. So getting the comments, then I'm supposed to do like this. Yeah, let me see. Yeah. So the main reason why I opened up this channel was to keep archive of the content I was doing on TV basically. But then I reached a point in life, and because there was Bobby Wine, the person whom I love most, and to me he's like my president. So I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I told myself I'm going to be in day for him. And we did that, and it came out very beautiful. We supported. What most of the people didn't understand is that I wanted us to create someone who can communicate maybe in English. Yeah. Someone who can communicate in English, and they can, people out of Uganda can also relate to us. It will be very useful or very useless of us to want to have international recognition when we are using Uganda, when we are using the local language. It is very important that you cannot want to go international when you are using your local language. You want to go international, you're using local language. So I feel like I want to try out this. Someone out there would be like, what is it costing you? It is costing me everything. It is costing me the well being of me, the well being of my son, the well being of. Because no money is coming, and it's not like I did it for money. We have that person, that one person or 2 or 3 who would have their voices be heard. That when someone says a statement in Uganda, East Africa, then maybe people in UAE could listen. So we lack that. So I sacrifice, and each time I'm talking to my friends, They keep telling me, Anderson, you could do it this way. Do what you used to do. Yes, I know I can do that. And of course, you can go subscribe on BCM too. It will be strictly Uganda. We'll be there using our native language, our local language. So, what if we have that someone out there? Because you imagine you're in diaspora and something bad happens to you, who is going to be your voice for international market? No one, because they'll be communicating in the language that they best understand, and it is distributed to the people who understand the same language in different countries. It really hurts, very much hurts, that in Uganda we don't have that one person. At least when they communicate, CNN, Al Jazeera, and all those other platforms can understand basically what we say. So this is not in a bad way that I'm trying to change something, but it's something that I'm trying out. It is costing me, and it is costing me really, really huge. It is costing me really, really huge. But I'm like, I'm doing this for Uganda. When something happens, at least let those people understand this is how it works. The logarithm notices that these are the people that you communicate to. So when you use the native language or the local language, they are giving those people your videos who understand that language, and they're not giving it to the people who don't understand that language. So what if we change something? It is something I'm working on. It is something that I really wanted to work. And I gave it at least 1 year. And if it fails, then I will stop. But if it works out, we are not going to stop. But I'm not the kind of a person who wakes up early in the morning and I fail at something. If I fail here, it will be the first time in my life failing. I've never failed at anything that I do. That I'm sure. And when I'm doing something that I love and I love the most, which is, talking, trust me, I'm not going to fail. If 1 year fails, you never know. Maybe I'll put up the second year. But remember, each time I keep doing this, I don't earn anything. I earn zero. And I have to survive. Yeah, I have to survive in order. But it is a competition that we want to put to the rest of the other countries. Why is it that they can be hard? Because they are using even their English that is broken. When it comes to Uganda, we are in the top 4 countries that can communicate in English. So why can't we use this opportunity really to save us? I'm going to record something for the people on TikTok once again. I hope they will love it. But for the people, maybe if you watch this video from when it started to when it ended, because now it is 2 hours, 12 minutes, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification button. Next time, maybe share with a friend. Share with a friend. If you feel they like the kind of information that I put up, I'm not funded. I'm doing this and I'm risking it alone. With the people that keep watching and commenting, you are the ones that I really trust. We are looking forward to making a 24 hours video live stream. How it will go will depend basically on you, because it will not be Luganda or the native language, it will be English. Until when we catch up, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course, good night from wherever you've been watching and from. Thank you very much for watching. It's been really grateful for the people who commented, who liked, and who shared.